So I've noticed a lot of beginners, when it comes to servers, will do Windows for a server, and I do not recommend it at all. Because Windows is an unstable operating system. It is not meant to be a server. There's a reason Microsoft's own servers use Linux. Controlling remotely is a big thing. Oh my god, I hate how squeaky this chair is. When I control my server remotely, I do it in the browser with Proxmox, but most servers, you will be using the command line. Or, as it's now known as, Windows PowerShell. Like this. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot, it's broken right now. Another thing is running better. Linux will run better than Windows on almost any application. However, that's the desktop interface for Linux. If you go for the server, it'll run even better. Like if you're installing Debian, for instance, you are going to want to, okay, why is that not loading now? But where was I? With Debian, you are going to want to click install and go through the steps, and when you get to, like, picking what you want to pick, like the desktop environment, you just select only web server, bare essentials, and SSH. That's what I would recommend you select. Trust me, getting used to the command prompt and the terminal will make you feel way more in control of your machine. Linux is a bit hard, but as long as you know some people who have experience with it, you'll be fine running a Linux server. So I talk on Discord a lot, and I am in a lot of servers where they're primarily Linux, and I will often ask those people if I'm having issues or not, and so that's what I'd recommend people do. Like, despite the fact that I spend a lot of time on Discord, I'm not a mod, though, of any servers. Another reason is pretty much every software you're going to use on a server is designed around Linux. And like, for example, AMP by CubeCoders, that's what I use for Minecraft. That is based, like that is, if you go on the install page, it'll say recommended for Debian. And Debian is what I recommend for a server distro because it's what I use. However, I've actually never used Ubuntu, whether it be the desktop or the server. It's like one of my friends, he used a Windows server at first until his Microsoft account got hacked, and he was like, screw you, Microsoft, I'm going for Linux. And then he switched his computer and server to Linux, and he did Zorin for his server at first, but then he was like wanting to try out Debian, so he was asking me about Debian, and I was like, you should probably do the terminal install, and he's like, I like to do it for the graphical, and to mess around with that, and I'm like, okay, if you want to control it remotely via that, use something like Tiger VNC. I was like, personally, I could never get it to work myself, but that's just a me issue. And plus, that was when I was, like, very new to servers. And, like, I will admit I've had a lot of issues with Linux. That's just because it is more challenging, I will admit. But for a server, you shouldn't consider anything else.